December 10, 2023, Louis Rivera, who worked at Henderson Franklin forever when he was robbing us, did a compromise with 72 partners. They bought him out for $300 to get a quitclaim deed because they had an invalid mortgage. Buck had to file bankruptcy. This is the year of the Boston bomb when they kidnapped me. This guy's part of it. Works for the most powerful old law firm I told you in Fort Myers, Henderson Franklin. They're in Naples and Bonita Springs, where they got the dirtiest water around. Going to the tap, a private company, Bonita Springs Utilities. So this guy's been hiding the underground river with FGCU, water school, and all of them, like as I explained. This company, Henderson Franklin, I want to go over real quick. It's very important. Just bear with me for a couple minutes because this is serious stuff here. This is the list of lawyers at Henderson Franklin. Every single one of them's known. There's a couple young ones only known a couple years, but all these guys have known like 10 years. They know about the terrorism, the timed terrorism. They're harboring it. They actually help set it up with the media, with certain power attorneys they got here whose wives work for New York ABC and actually have audio companies that have interviewed over 7 presidents. That's why they think they're so badass, because they video presidents, their wives, and they're linked to all this corruption that's going on in Southwest Florida and South Florida. But I'm going to get, every single one of them needs to go to prison. Every single one for life, because they're doing. But this guy here, this clown here, Whiteman, he's the problem. His wife is this renowned woman I want to talk about that should have put this on TV the day I found it instead of attacking us with Obama and Trump. They think they're badasses. They think they run the world, these stupid asses. So this woman here, Eon Saffron, is married to him, okay? She's got Instagram here. She's basically met Trump, Clinton, all of them. She's right there in their faces. She could have been telling us everything with Greenberg Traurig, who I had to fire, and this Henderson Franklin's been attacking me all the way back to since Baraka when I shut down this landfill. They were trying to make a biodiesel plant. This firm here, Henderson Franklin, needs to be shut down and all arrested immediately. They're basically doing it. And this guy here was the center. So they move him over to Gray Robinson because they know they're going to have problems. They did that 5 years ago. Now they got a judge they brought from Arlington, Virginia, Kyle Dudek. He's on my federal FBI case in Fort Myers. So now I'm going to do an FBI case in Palm Beach. I'm calling these people out with this video. I'm calling out Lewis, FGCU. Now it looks like they all sit on trustee boards for University of Florida. See, so we're coming around, and nobody's moving these underground rivers, and they didn't get the wells. I'm about to go in with a new permit, and we're going to fucking slam. But meantime, the whole country, I'm going to be presenting to Miami, Palm Beach to have this entire firm arrested and call in this woman and her husband on their knowledge of this thing. And because it has to stop. The kids are dying. This guy here, I'm going to subpoena immediately in Palm Beach and in New York and in other places I'm not going to disclose right now. I'm going to report him to the FBI, him and his wife and this entire law firm for the record. And the FBI ain't going to do nothing because they're crooks. And then we're going to go back to Naples and present. She works in Naples. We're going to call them all out, and I'm posting this video. All these people need to be detained by the U.S. military and questioned, and all their metadata needs to be taken. And then Lewis, he's such a wuss. He's going to tell on everybody. Trust me. This guy is a wimp. Louis Rivera. He's just a typical little Cuban acting bad. Probably thinks he's Tony Montana or some shit because he's Cuban. But anyway, we're going to get him. This guy Lewis and FGCU, I'm going to line up so many engineers and attorneys across the country. This is Henderson Franklin's history.